So let me give you guys an example. So now imagine you're playing golf. This here is your side view, and this here is you looking down from above. Okay. So when you hit the golf ball, the side view would look like this, and then from the plan view, it will look like this. So we are going to use this to model the whole situation. We are going to use this formula here to model the whole situation. The next question is, well, there's a pond here. What is the probability of you hitting the golf ball and it landing in the pond? So if you use this equation here to model the whole situation, what is the probability of you hitting the golf ball and it landing in this pond? Okay, so let's enlarge this bit here. So when you enlarge this bit, this green here will look like this. Let me just enlarge this bit. So your green will look like this here. So the pond here can be defined as R1, R2, and the angle here is, let's say, 20 degrees. So with R1, R2, and 20 degrees, you can actually specify the area of the pond. So we're going to approximate the pond to be this area here, looking down on it. Okay. So to work out the probability of the golf ball landing in the pond, we will need to work out the volume of the pond divided by we will need to work out the volume of the pond divided by the whole thing. So hang on. So we will need to revolve this 360 along the y-axis, and then if you rotate this 360 along the y-axis, you will get a 3D solid. Well, you would get a 3D solid looking badly drawn here. You would look you would get a 3D solid looking like this. If you revolve this 360 along the y-axis, you would get a 3D solid looking like this. Well, if you look down from above, it will look like this with lots of concentric circles. Okay. Well, this pond here is this bit here. So we need to work out the volume of this pond here. So the volume would be you rotating this 360 along the y-axis, and then you've got to take the 20 degrees into account. So that will give you this bit here. Okay. So if you look at the pond, so the pond is here, the pond is here, and the pond is here. If you rotate this 360 along the y-axis, it will give you this whole band here. Okay, it will give you this whole band here. But then you have to use the 20 degrees to take. You've got to take into account the 20 degrees. When you take into account the 20 degrees, it will just give you the volume of this pond here. Okay, so hang on. So the probability of it landing in the pond is given by volume of part. That's this bit here, and then that's this bit here. Okay, and then divided by the whole thing. Well, the whole thing. Hang on. The whole thing here is really looking at this. The whole thing is really you getting this, revolving it around 360. That would be the whole. The volume of the part is really the volume of the pond. So that's this bit here, and then you've got to take into account the 20 degrees. That will then give you this bit. Okay. So hang on. So let's just concentrate on working out the volume of the part. Okay. So remember the volume of the part is really the volume of the pond. So hang on. So the volume of the part is really you working out this. So hang on. Let me go back one step. So the volume of the part is you looking at this, revolve it 360, and then later on we're going to take the 20 degrees into account. So that would be given by this. Okay, so this here this bit here is you doing this. Hang on. This bit here would be you getting this, revolving it around 360. That will give you this whole band here. Okay. So once you've got the whole band here, so once you've got the whole band here, cut it into 360 equal pieces, and then get 20 pieces. That will then give you the volume of the pond, if you like. Okay. So that will be blah blah blah. Will be so the volume of the pond is given by this. Okay, and then the volume of the whole part, the volume of the whole part. So so the volume of the whole part would be us getting this, revolve it 360. So the volume of the whole is given by this. Okay, and then blah blah blah. So the volume of the whole part will be this. Okay, so now get the volume of the pond, which is this bit, divided by the whole thing. Okay, so that will then give you this. So the probability of it landing in the pond is given by this. Okay, so it's basically the volume of the pond divided by the volume of the whole thing, and it comes to this. Okay,